story itself is called The Colored Eggs. Growing up on the reservation, we didn't really have any games to really play with, so we made up our games as we went along. This game here in particular, my one aunt, she was the angel and my uncle was the devil. He gave us instructions as to what to do. All of you will be colored. Try and remember your color of your colored egg. You're going to be walking through a trail. On the trail, as we're walking, we're going to be ambushed by the devil and his entourage. And myself, I see through this, identify with this individual standing here. So he's pointing toward the north, where the game will be played. An older man telling of a story of a message carrier had lived a long life, but he also trained other people to become runners. He was well respected in our community. At the time we were being placed on reservations, most of the reservation people were on the run from the government. This particular clan is near the wooded area known as the canyons. And as we're walking, the angel is telling us, keep quiet. All of a sudden, the devil and his entourage zoomed in on us every which way. They just kind of tackled us. For those who were able to get away, and for those who aren't able to get away, they were under their care, and they were taken to one area, like a cell. In my mind's eye, later years, I've always wanted to be an artist. I dreamed of going to the Southwest and doing my artwork from their area. Realistically, later years, it became true. I'm really happy about that. The father and daughter were all just enjoying the morning. The girlfriend of the runner, she plays a major role in our culture and on the tribal council. She was also the leader in the later years in her life. So she was well respected, and she had to be involved with the war plans. Most of the Plains tribes had a lot of problems with the big birds who fed upon human beings, little babies especially. That's part of the major problem of living in the wild, taking a chance, because you have the bears, you have wild dogs out there. We hear the stories about the government coming into our lives and taking you away. And part of that was being placed in boarding schools back in the 1800s. As a result, most of the kids were placed here in the east. A lot of kids tried to make a run in wintertime, and of course the winters out here are really harsh, and a lot of them didn't make it. For all this massive intrusion from the entourage, the angel is also in meditation. She comes in different forms of human or animal. In this case, she's in the form of a man who is really meditating and praying for what's happening with the kids, and she's really asking for help. The higher power is aware of it. The devil is sitting on the hillside, just waiting. Part of my recovery is dealing with my own addictions and mental health. The disease, not to wake up the addicted monster in ourselves. So when that happens, you go back to being out there again. So you have different images of how the life looks at you. In the mirror of life, you remember things, wild animals, deers, and all of that. In the meantime, the runner does run from the village. The devil notices, says, oh wow, wonder where he's going. But the devil already knows where he's going. The devil follows his footprints. He catches up with the runner and is basically questioning him, stopping his run, befriending the runner. You see he's really angry because he's not getting what he wants from the runner. The runner maintains the strength in him. So they sit down, and the runner does listen. The devil does give him something to drink and eat. As that is happening, the runner is placed in a well or in a cave, and the devil just walks away thinking that he's got a victim and no one's going to know about it. So in the meantime, the runner is waking up and is trying to remember what's going on. And he's trying to realize he's stuck But all of a sudden, an angel appears. The angel does regain his consciousness and is being empowered that she can go and help somebody else. And in this case, she comes in the form of the eagle. And with a lightning strike, sort of like says, wake up, move a muscle in recovery. So he's waking up and tells him that he's not dying. He's got a lot of things going on, a lot of things on his plate, and needs to keep moving. So he's waking up, trying to figure out how to get out, and just tells him that just use every tool that you have to get out of that situation. And then you see him climb up on the walls of the inside of the cave. And when he finally comes out of the cave, he realizes that he's still in danger because there are things out there still that you can encounter. He remembers different scenes in his life of the bison in the area and what that means to him and how it affects him. From the bison, of course, the making of the teepee and the clothing. Sort of like have a gratitude to remember those things. In his lifetime, he does get married to that woman who is well respected in the village. And different memories do come back. And later years, the people in the village do remember him, often talk about him because of all his work that he has done. Later years becomes the shaman of the village, and he teaches the young people how to be that runner. He dies at the very end of the old age, and coyotes welcome him into the spiritual world, and to say that we're part of the earth, we're going to be here, your spirit is still here. Thank you.
Shema